Hey everyone, it's Brian Porter. I want to jump on here and talk about something that's been on my mind as a gear company owner for a while, and that is the subject of guitar marketing. Now, I don't know if you're like me, I'm also a consumer of guitar products. I love buying other guitar gears. We happen to make a lot of cool guitar gear here at Porter. So if you're finding out about this, of course, this is maybe a marketing in itself to talk about marketing, but that's not really the goal of this video. It's really wanting to dive into this subject. Are you tired of guitar marketing? Is it creating some fatigue? Are you kind of bored of the ways that guitar marketing is hitting you, whether it's new releases, whether it's magazines or trade shows, whatever. I know we've kind of come out of this weird last couple years and we're all trying to figure out as companies how we reach customers, and customers are getting inundated now. Everything was online for a couple years there, inundating with ads, Facebook ads, Instagram ads, Google ads. And how do you even start when you're a guitar player? You're looking at something new and there's a million choices now, which is a beautiful part of this industry that we're in. But now it's this big, strange world of guitar marketing just getting thrown. I mean, we get guitar marketing left and right. There's influencers, there's demo guys, there's like this whole, we talked about in a previous video, this whole release calendar of, okay, it's got to come out at this time, and everyone launches their demos and you get swamped with this new pedal or this new guitar, and there's 35 videos in the first hour to watch, and it's kind of creating a little bit of fatigue with a lot of people that I've talked to. I'm curious where you guys are at. Is it too much? Have you found yourself unsubscribing from newsletters? Have you found yourself kind of not following as many channels? Or are you just consuming it just as much, if not more, than you were before? I'm really curious of kind of the pulse of how marketing is hitting guitar players nowadays. There's so many new things coming out at such a rapid pace, and I think companies have to keep up with that. They have to figure out a way to obviously continue reaching people, and a lot of them continue to stay at a certain level. You know, for us, 2020 we went to the NAMM show, and we've done a lot of videos on that. We've done a lot of thoughts on that, but NAMM is, of course, asking everyone to come back to the new NAMM, and it's going to be, big and awesome and great. And then you're looking at this cost of how much it's going to be to go to the NAMM show, how much it's going to be to have a booth, and thinking, okay, well, is that marketing budget better spent differently now? Because are people consuming stuff differently? And they are. So it's this big kind of like mix of stuff, and I'd just love to get the pulse of kind of where you're at. Are you bored of marketing? Are you there are companies that you like the way they do marketing, or maybe love to keep kind of the negative part of it out of there, but maybe in general, is there some marketing that's maybe more annoying than others? I'm looking at this industry and trying to figure out kind of as we navigate the craziness of the industry. We of course have to market. We have some Google marketing. We do a little bit of social media stuff. Try to mix it up a little bit, but I'm not really big on the influencers and the kind of like, okay, if this guy plays this, then it's going to result in a lot of sales, and that doesn't always translate for us like the way it does other companies. I think about a company like JHS. They basically have a TV show and a series now that they have to keep up with, because that's kind of their main marketing engine and revenue generation engine in some ways. Obviously, they have the pedals that are doing quite well, it seems. But they've got to keep up this persona and this show to kind of keep things going, and that's certainly one way to do it. There's other companies that just build a good product and let the word of mouth still rule, and I think that's also something I resonate maybe a little bit more with, is trying to just build a good product. But there's a lot of different ways to do it. But the point being is there's a bunch of options. There's a bunch of things being thrown at us, and I'm tired in some ways of being a part of the machine. If I'm honest, as a business owner, I'm thinking, man, I don't want to annoy people. I don't want to bother people. We just finished filming something with these guitars back here, just trying to do a more helpful angle, showing how to adjust your truss rod, how to read your fretboard with a not straight edge, and trying to come up with, for us, just a way to be helpful and to give content that's worth consuming, and it's not just a bunch of cool graphics or fancy lighting or anything like that. And that's just kind of the way that we've approached it. And maybe it's more slow and steady. I don't know. There's a lot of different ways, but I think for us is just kind of remaining true to who we are and what we try to do in this industry. So I'd love your thoughts below. Please leave them. Let me know just raw and honestly what you think about guitar marketing in general. If there's anything that we've done that's kind of weird, or you have questions about how we do things, we don't have all the answers. I despise marketing. I despise trying to figure out this puzzle of fitting, getting into guitarists' heads and convincing them to buy our stuff. I never really liked doing that. But we want to obviously sell things and stay in business and support our employees and keep the lights on and all those things. But sometimes you feel like you're part of a big machine, and if you don't play the marketing game, you don't do the ad spend, you don't maybe act a certain way on camera, that you're missing out, or that you're not going to grow fast enough, and that's a temptation. But I think what we've tried to do is just stay true to ourselves, and that's been really the core of our marketing, and it's not going to be found in marketing books probably, and it's a lot slower, and maybe we're not advanced as we could be down the road, but we're also finding kind of the right type of people, if that makes sense. So we're trying to figure that out. There's a lot of things we do, and again, we just want to be a helpful company. But let me know your thoughts below. That's just a quick turn the camera on, what has been running through my mind the last couple days. So leave your thoughts below. Would love to interact with you on those thoughts. Again, questions, comments, or companies you think do it really well, companies that you think have a good approach or a healthy approach, and maybe the other side where it's just kind of like, oh, they're just spammy, or they're just hitting me with all this stuff, and at some point you kind of like, all right, I'm done, I'm out. So let me know your thoughts below. Thanks guys for watching. You can check us out at porterpickups.com. There is the 2 ounces of marketing ploy at the end. Thank you guys so much for watching.